4 years ago, Plymouth Community Homes awarded MySpace a contract to refurbish over 300 properties in North Prospect as part of a regeneration scheme in the area. In celebration of the completion of MySpace's work and PCH's recent award for Inside Housing's Regeneration Scheme of the Year, we've talked to local people to understand the positive impact the investment has made to them and their community.
The property before the work was done was a bit glum, to be honest. The roof had holes in it. The rain didn't come in the roof, but if you looked up through the trapdoor, you could see holes in the roof. It was a very cold house. The kitchen was horrible because it was just 2 storage cupboards and a kitchen cupboard. It was just old. The first time I saw my kitchen sort of gutted, and I thought, yes, at last, I'm going to have a new kitchen. The fact that I could choose all my colours, I didn't think I could do that. I thought it would just be, there's your kitchen. They did tell me I was going to be without a washing machine for the length of time that they were going to be doing it, but they actually replumbed my washing machine every single night for me. But they did above and beyond what they were meant to do, to be honest. All the little bits they've done, roof, windows, cladding, I mean, it don't sound much if you say it quickly, but that's going to make a big difference. It's warm. It's a warm house. The thing for us as tenants is, I think you're going to feel it in our pocketbook, to be honest.
Michelle Coe, our Community Engagement Manager, has been working very closely with Shekinah Mission, who work very closely with some of our key clients. And they had a person come up, which they thought would be really suitable for our kind of work. Connie was really struggling to get into the industry because of her background.
Found myself homeless. I'd already started with Shekinah, doing my course, level 1, painting, decorating and plastering. Obviously they knew about my issues.
We had the conversation with MySpace around, an opportunity for a work placement.
We did an interview with Connie, and I cottoned on very quickly that she was going to be a real key candidate for us.
And then MySpace just put us in contact with one of their subcontractors, and and Connie progressed from an unpaid work placement over 2 to 3 weeks into paid employment with the subcontractor.
Well, it's always nice because it's very easy for people that have had a rougher ride for people to turn their back on people like that, and the fact that sometimes someone comes along, they ask if you can help, and you can help, and in Connie's particular case, she has turned herself around. It is nice to see.
Yeah, some days I step back and I think, wow, changed my life massively, Well, I'm 26 now, so I'll set a target to say by the time I'm 36, I would like to have my own little business farm, so that's my aim.
I think it's really important to leave a legacy behind us, regardless of just a contract. It's actually upskilling the people in the area to be able to work.
It's been a real collaborative effort and a real kind of collaborative impact, I guess, just to support this one person into employment. And there have been other Connies, there have been other individuals that MySpace have supported us with. So, overall, the impact that MySpace have had in Plymouth by supporting people like Connie into employment, it's huge.
Before all the kitchen and everything was done, I was getting a lot of damp everywhere. In the window cells, around the sides was getting black and all sorts. It doesn't matter what you try to get rid of it, they wouldn't go. But since MySpace has put UVC around the windows and all that, that's all gone. And it's brilliant now. Putting the radiators in the bedrooms, passageway, bathroom, it's been a lot better. And the warmth is fantastic.
MySpace are in the neighbourhood for 4 years, and they're doing a lot of work in different streets at different times. They're going to get to know an awful lot of people. And we have an awful lot of families in North Prospect who live, various members of the families live in different streets. So MySpace have been very keen to support community activity over the last 4 years. It's helped to build that relationship with residents that then helps to pay dividends as the project works through.
A big part of the project has been, about investing in people, and it's great to see people's careers develop.
I studied building surveying in the environment degree at Plymouth University. I Graduated from the degree in May 2012 and was working as a waiter and a barman at a local pub in Liskeard. I sent a CV and a covering letter to Midas Group speculatively and completely out of the blue. Ended up getting this phone call from Michelle Cole, who was a community engagement manager, and yeah, things developed from there really. I came in as a trainee in August 2012. I progressed to assistant about 12 months later, and then further to quantity surveyor, which I am now. Personally, it's been a massive achievement. I actually worked for Midas Group on a construction site at St Mellion as a work experience. So yeah, I was there for like 2 weeks, and it was from then that I kind of set my mind that I wanted to be a quantity surveyor. To achieve it and get where I've got already in my career so early on has been, it's been fantastic for me. It's been a real great achievement.
Well, it was wonderful for us because we've been here, a number of years, and we really didn't have anything done to the house. So for us to have a brand new kitchen, brand new cupboards, and it was like a dream come true because it's been such a long time. So now it's sort of a pleasure to be out in the kitchen and cook something or do the washing and whatever you have to do. I was dreading it, because I don't like upheaval. The actual liaison officers were actually brilliant. Without them, I don't know, it would have been difficult. Since we've had the outside done, the cladding, we have saved ourselves a lot of money on gas and electric, whereas before we were probably putting £20 on each a week, which was £40 a week. And things at the moment, it looks like we can just, put like £10 on gas and electric, so which is a saving of £20. We're saving at least £20 a week, which is brilliant.
The property before any refurbishment was terrible. It was blowy, cold, we had condensation all over the windows, all over the house. Obviously that dampness is not very good for people's chests, and you get the mildew and the mould, and obviously we were always going around and cleaning windows. The central heating wasn't that good, like, you would turn it on but it wouldn't give up very much heat. So it was costing us a lot of money to maintain. Like when they did their refurbishment, it just all stopped. A certain specific request is that we didn't like eating in the dining room. We wanted to eat in the kitchen. People can sit in front of a television and eating their tea and they're not talking, or how's your day gone? And so we asked if we could have a dining room area put in for my family. In the end, the designer come up with a plan that was out there that we eventually got our table in our kitchen so it could sit down as a family and eat meals and together. Like, they were really good to accommodate for us for that. Like,
you walk around the area and see the houses now. Before they was looking awful tacky and God knows what, horrible. But now you see the properties painted now, and it makes a hell of a difference.
And for me, the investment is about the bricks and mortar, and it is about these physical changes. But the bigger ticket, the bigger win for me is, when you can transform a community like this that now feels like it's got a level of hope and expectation, and they're looking forward to the future, and that's what's really impressive.
Our experience with MySpace in North Prospect has been really good, and they've delivered the project that we wanted them to deliver, and they've added value to it as well through, for example, their community work, through their work to encourage local employment, and through the work they've done to help improve the energy efficiency of our homes.
a lot more people are taking a lot more pride in the area. I feel this is my house, even though I rent it. I've got to look after it because obviously they've made the commitment, Community Homes, to spend all this money. So it's up to me to maintain the property and look after it as if it was mine, like, you know.
Back along, I was in the paper and I was saying that I would love to have a new kitchen and a new roof because my house was so cold and we'd been here for ages. So a bit of a moan really about PCH, if I'm honest. And I would just like to say that now it's done, thank you very much, because it was worth the wait. More than worth the wait, and it's absolutely brilliant.
Over the last 4 years, the investment has not only greatly improved the homes of local people, but has also changed many people's lives for the better. Whether it's been saving on fuel bills, sitting down at a table for a family meal, or by gaining local employment, there are many examples of how the refurbishment has meant much more than bricks and mortar. Something worth celebrating.